so-called synthetic pesticide known as DDT. Dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane, DDT. It was first
What's up?
back in the 19th century, and it sat on lab shelves for decades. Nobody knew if it did anything, if it had any use.
Grammy.
Until 1939,
Grammy joined.
Swiss chemist named Paul Muller discovered that it was a very
Good
potent insecticide.
morning,
Killed all kinds of bugs
evening.
very readily.
Absorbed through the feet or other parts of the body.
Drippy shirt.
The nervous system and
Oh yeah, you like that shirt?
Several hours elapse before symptoms develop.
I paid like $365 for this shirt.
Convulsions,
And Adriel tried to steal at one point. And when she gave it back to me, the WFMU was really wiped out. I don't know, I understand that. Just that one part. But she bought herself one after that. But she did steal it from me. And I wasn't aware of it. And she confessed to it because she felt guilty. And I said, give me my fucking shirt back. Jesus Christ. Most cute chicks, though, I'd be like, you can have my shirt. But not her. Absolutely not. No way.
DDT to the battle zones in an effort to protect American troops from insect-borne diseases such as typhus, which was spread by lice and left untreated could kill.
This was Naples, Italy.
Okay.
After the Allied occupation,
Well, I was just telling you the story of the shirt.
population lacked almost everything for the safeguarding of public health. The perfect setup for epidemics.
And then they put it in, like
And typhus spreads
WFMU is a radio station that
so they set up spray
it's like kind of like a PBS or an NPR type station that's
sprayers.
funded publicly or whatever, like by people, instead of corporations, like most everything else you watch. And so they put these shirts out there. They say, if you give us this much money, you can get this shirt. And then after a couple of years of since that shirt was released, they put it on their website as you can buy this shirt for like $20, and then Adriel bought the shirt.
In the tropical Pacific theater, where more soldiers had been sidelined by malaria than by
But I paid like
entire
I got
islands
other things, but
saturated with
$365 for this shirt. So I was like, give me my shirt back.
General Douglas MacArthur once said that in war, an army commander had 3 divisions, one in the front.
Plus, you are by no means a cute chick at all. Adriel Sigler.
One in the front, one in reserve, and one in the hospital because of malaria. But with DDT, that problem diminished substantially. It was considered to be a miracle substance in that it saved hundreds of thousands of lives.
By the middle of 1944,
I'm learning about Rachel Carson.
DDT
That's what I was
one
doing.
of the great scientific discoveries of World War II.
She's very interesting.
To Reader's Digest, Rachel Carson was offering a new aim, a piece exploring DDT's potential to cause collateral damage to wildlife.
It's almost like this is from NPR. It's almost like she created the whole fear that is
And like any expert, they publish it in a place where other experts will read it. But how that information then filters out
processed
to the larger
into
public
our
is a very big
corporate fear program that is
Understood the implications of this.
our
She
current
wanted to
social
write a story
media
warning people
platforms.
that we need to be a little bit careful with this. This looks like it's a great thing, but
So it's
we need
interesting to
be
me.
cautious in how we use it, how much of it we use.
Like, how do we control people's minds so that they don't understand things and just vote for stupid instead of
this terrible stuff. So
better for them?
thank you.
Just for stupid. Vote for stupid. Man, I was walking around town today with my dog, right? And the year before the last election, I was like driving around all the time, all over the place.
and the so-called
No matter where I went, there was like license plates from everywhere. Utah, you know, you just the other day I saw Utah in my Connecticut, and I'm like, you know, okay, maybe you want to come here from other states, but I never remember that happening before. And I would be driving around delivering, and where I delivered like 30 minutes away from here. But I also went to Erie. I went everywhere I went. It was just like license plates from everywhere, and that wasn't normal to me. And I said, what's going on? What is going on? And you know what my thought was? They are trying to manipulate the election that's coming up. That's what I said to myself. And so
to spend time on a story she couldn't
So,
sell.
what was my point? Oh, I was on like Lemonade one time, and I saw somebody posted like, that is not my license plate, and that is not my car. I mean, that is my car, like my car's make and model, but that is not me. That is not me. And on this, like, you know, like footage from a, you know, light stop light or something camera, I was not there in that place where my license plate was. And I said, see, I knew it. They are they're like taking these billionaires who can obviously have this power to probably get your information about your license plate or whatever. They could manufacture the license plate. They could put it on somebody else's car to try to not arouse suspicion, and then send them into places to manipulate the voting machines. That's what I thought was happening. And that's obviously, to me, what's happening. And so they're already coming back around for the 2026 midterm elections, and they disappeared for a while. You didn't see them as much. Like all these license plates from anywhere. Weird places. In my little weird area that is not where people from Utah are going to come.
Maria's two older children already were school-aged when their younger sister was born, and already showed a marked lack of
Yeah, anyway,
interest in their
that's what's happening in America.
Rachel would be different.
And yes, I have very little proof, actually, except that somebody once said that was not them, and that was not their car, but that was their license plate on Lemonade. And I had already had this thought about seeing all these license plates from weird places. So, to me,
Inspired by a popular
my
educational movement,
conspiracy theories
nature, not books.
make sense.
The surrounding woods and fields, Rachel's first classroom.
Unlike all you other dumb people who are like,
The theory went.
I just listened to whatever Glenn Beck says about frogs and water making people gay.
Exploring. She learned to
And people.
identify wild things and the songs of birds, and she could recognize.
What are we
the
talking about?
flora and fauna.
FDT? What's FDT?
Her
What does that even mean?
her observation, but also,
Aldonzo?
of course, deepen her relationship with her mother.
FDT.
She was the solitary sort of girl who greeted the birds on the way to school in the morning, and was partial to the companionship
Trump?
of books. At the age of 8,
Yeah,
she
man.
was writing
I was
stories
like,
of her own.
somebody posted on their thing, and they were like, with Trump, like he was Sydney Sweeney doing his little, like that teddy bear thing I said I wanted to do on one of those
She was submitting her work to magazines.
chase lounges, but he was doing that in denim, you know, and somebody said
and can imagine
being
elsewhere. I think she was led to see that as something that she could do, and it was constantly
Narrating what?
reinforced.
Murders? I don't care what she does. She's stupid. Why do I care what she does? I don't care.
She was going to be quite sure that
She's
this
just a
daughter,
person
this
I
smart
wish
daughter,
never existed.
was going to go to college.
But I got pregnant.
When
So
Rachel
what?
got scholarship to
Why do I have to
Pennsylvania
keep
College
suffering?
Maria sold
because of this
her
person?
family to China to help cover
So anyway, what was I talking about?
Then made the 30-mile round trip to Pittsburgh most weekends to visit her.
She was the star kid. Everyone realized right away what a talented writer she was, and also saw that this was her ambition in life.
Narcissist. I'm a bit of a narcissist myself. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? An actual narcissist would never do is admit that they're a bit of a narcissist.
Struck the chord in her that I think she didn't realize was there.
Because I'm actually not a terrible person.
The natural world she'd been taught to so closely observe. Carson changed her major from English to biology. And announced
So
her
what were we
intention
talking
to
about?
go
The
on to school.
theory that
She
people
spent the next 2 years taking courses in
are
zoology,
coming around here to fuck with our voting machines. That was my theory when I kept seeing license plates the last time.
When she landed a coveted research
And it's happening
in the
again.
biology
That's what I'm
laboratory
trying
in
to tell
Woods Hole,
you.
Massachusetts. And for the first time in her life, laid eyes on
Because all you have to do is put a little bit of malware on one machine and it infects the rest. And your whole fucking democracy is
She's
undermined.
moved beyond
Like,
the
I
ordinary
don't understand why people don't get it.
road to
And
the ocean
you know who has the
spot.
power to do this? All the people that have
This
billions
is
of
not
dollars
anything that she
that
did
fund
or
people
came
like
to
Trump.
want to understand,
you know.
want the world to understand that
These
everything was connected to everything else.
broligarchs, as they're called. The people who went from Wall Street after the 2008 collapse of the
Look at how
Wall Street
all
bro
those numbers
system,
evolved. Eventually you begin to see
and they went
everything
to
you can't divorce yourself or any other living
Silicon
thing
Valley.
from the environment that we all
Yeah,
share.
fuck shit up.
And Carson was
That's what
fascinated by
happened.
that.
I don't know why you people don't pay attention. That's what happened. It's not, what do you call it, disinformation. This is what happened.
Liberating, expansive experiences she ever had in her life.
Do I have all the proof necessary?
Was the
No.
DC with all of
I'm
its
just a dude
massive
in his fucking lame ass room.
varieties of
But I'm telling you, I'm a
beyond the
dude who
control of
observes. I
man.
observe others. I'm not just like, oh, look at me, I'm an extrovert. I want to make people like me. No.
Had it not been
I'm a
for
dude
her
who observes.
and her family's dire
And I'm observing
Carson
at
had become a marine
these
biologist.
motherfuckers.
As it was, she barely started her
You
graduate
should
work at
probably
Johns Hopkins
never trust
before her
in your
parents,
goddamn
her
life.
sister, and her 2 nieces came to live with her in Baltimore.
Any of them.
Full-time study gave way to part-time study and part-time work. Then, when Carson was 28, her father died suddenly. Not long after,
So,
her
what do
sister
we
died,
want to talk about?
leaving 2
Adriel
daughters,
Sigler?
Rachel and her mother's care. Now the family's sole breadwinner, Carson
Be
left
Hope.
Johns Hopkins with her master's
BB
degree
Hope.
and took a job
Amen.
at the U.S. Bureau of Fisheries, writing an assortment
What's
of
wrong with you
publications
people?
about the Bureau's
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
As she's looking over at the press releases she's writing, she realizes that some of these subjects are kind of interesting and could be turned into feature stories for local newspaper. So she starts selling stories to the Baltimore Sun that are based on some of the work that
Oh, this chick again. Why do I always get this chick? Like, isn't there something wrong with this? I'm declining. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Her signature, believing certain pieces would have more credibility if they were presumed to have been written by a man. Still, as she later said, it was a turning point. I
Ugh.
had given up writing forever.
How do I get out of here?
It never occurred to me that I was merely
This
getting
is
something
not
to
a
write about.
person. Decline.
At last found
No.
this way to combine
Let me out.
passions in life. Biology and
Jesus
writing
Christ.
merged, and I think
What the
really from that
fuck is
time
wrong with the
forward,
Chinese?
She never thinks of them as being separate things. What she is someone who writes about science.
I really don't know what the Chinese has to do with any of this,
In 1937,
but I guarantee you the Russians and the Chinese do not like the idea of American democracy, and what they want to do is end it. And all of you people on your social media are basically just pawns in their machine.
A kind of literary triptych about the lives of three sea creatures. Under the Sea Wind earned early critical praise.
So what do you want from
The
me?
rush to the bookstore Carson had dreamed
Huh? What do you want? A more clear explanation?
A few weeks after the book is released, the Japanese attack Pearl Harbor, and everybody's attention shifts.
Someone gotta be the cog.
Certainly from slight books like
No,
a
they
book
don't.
about creatures that live in the ocean.
You don't have to be the cog.
And Under the Sea Wind just
Nobody has to be the
vanishes
cog.
without a trace. Never sells even 2,000 copies.
You can refuse to be the cog in the
Lady
machine.
escaped from her day job. The Bureau of Fisheries, by then,
You're allowed to.
with another agency,
You're allowed to just say,
US Fish
no,
and Wildlife
I will not go to work today.
Carson's position was essentially
No, fuck you.
She excelled in it. It
You're
was
allowed
the
to.
work that she loved.
You're an American. Stand up
By the
for
time
your
the war came to an end in
American
1955,
beliefs.
She was back to pitching feature stories and frustrated beyond measure. What she
Fuck
was,
work.
as a friend put it, was a would-be writer who could not afford the time for creative work.
Let's pour the tea in the ocean.
There's much alternative. She's got a good job, she's got family to support, so she's really stuck.
She felt she'd come to an obstacle that didn't have any easy way.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Yes, go Trump.
For the first time in her life, I think she really didn't see the way forward. And I think she was in the now.
I think you people are missing the point. The point is, you're voting for a pedophile who is has been in a court of law convicted of at least like 25 sexual assaults, who sent weird stuff to a known pedophile and puts 1,000 FBI agents on
Carson's DDT
the he takes over the FBI. He says, put this guy in charge of the FBI who is just a podcaster
spread disease and ravage
who we know will do whatever we say,
control.
and then
Think of humans as
block out my name from the Epstein files,
the rest of
and none of you are like,
the animal
well,
kingdom existed for our
maybe
convenience,
that means
as man's
he
function was to
is
dominate
actually
and, in a sense, bend nature to his
probably
purposes. And so the ethos of science and
pedophile.
technology
None of you say that.
is
None of you do.
nature.
Why is that? Why is that? Why? I wonder why.
He was going to
What the fuck could be wrong with you?
area of
That you
tightness.
don't understand that.
We increase agricultural output.
God, what the fuck?
DDT.
That's what I say when I see, yay, go Trump. What the fuck could possibly
Cheap and long
be fucking wrong with you?
was rushed into widespread use practically overnight.
Absolutely.
In the
There's gotta be something wrong in your motherfucking head
state and local
at this point.
treated some 4.5 million homes with DDT. By 1951, malaria
And I
had been
can't-
eliminated from
I can't help you. I'm sorry, you're ridiculously retarded at this point.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture, meanwhile, promoted DDT to farmers, and in conjunction with the military,
And that's my assessment.
decommissioned planes as crop
I almost had a minor
boosting agricultural
in
yields across the
psychology,
It's hard to understand.
so I might be an authority.
Instinctive to us, but the idea that a chemical might present a hazard to your health or to the well-being of the natural environment, this was not front of mind for anybody
Yeah,
at the time.
exactly.
There was really no rigorous
Angel
testing of these chemicals to
Hood.
ensure their safety. There was much greater attention paid to whether they were effective.
Nature was big and dark and scary and dangerous in profound ways through much of human history. So when people looked
But
at
that's what I
nature,
get
they saw
everywhere I
that the
comment
world would be
on
safer if they could master
TikTok.
it.
These people are so manipulated by
It's like
social
punching
media,
a
you
magic
know?
bullet.
It's just been going on for years. And it all started with the 2016 election. They were like,
Spurred by the success of DDT,
the
Kenneth soon created a host of
the
facilities,
Russians were trying to fuck with our elections.
toxophy.
And
A decade to come.
they probably had something to do with it, but if they didn't, either way, apparently they couldn't,
So you see an explosion
you know,
of American science
prove
has the
it.
potential to solve
But
deep-seated problems of famine.
the point is, they learned from it, and that's what they are actually doing all the time, is fucking with your fucking heads. Why don't you get that? Alright, Chinese lady. Chinese lady.
Oh, dia ada kat Terengganu. Aduh, ada juga Sarabai.
Hi, hi.
After 5 years spent making the best of her job at the Fish and Wildlife Service, she'd begun to toy with the idea of writing another book about the sea. And this time,
I should be watching
she
this
was
stuff.
determined to experience her subject firsthand.
I feel like whatever this is on NPR is probably explaining everything about modern.
You know, she was
This lady, why does she keep wanting to battle me?
Beyond that, she really wasn't very comfortable. But she felt that if she could somehow muster the courage to go onto the surface, that it would be illuminating and helpful to her in her writing.
From her desk in Maryland, it had seemed critical to her research that she make this dive.
Yeah, it's a
Down
bot.
on the boat, the prospect of simply
Build more bots!
seemed impossibly daunting. The diving helmet alone weighed 84 pounds. Carson, at 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighed all of 120. Trembling, she managed to descend about 8 feet to the bottom of the boat's ladder, staying just
They build more bots.
of seaweed and a few vibrantly colored fish. She never once let go of the ladder's rope.
Her face mask kind of clouded up. She was breathing heavily. She was terrified. But she spent a few minutes there and then climbed back up the ladder and went home.
Carson judged the dive a success because she'd at least been able to glimpse
So,
the ocean surface from below. But his research,
My point
largely
is,
irrelevant. The new book was to be based not on first-hand observation, but rather on the circuit of oceanographic studies that lately had been piling up on her desk.
what's her name? Helen Miller?
Nobody really worried much about what
There's a
happened.
good documentary on NPR about this.
But in World War II, submarine warfare becomes important for the first time. Very, very difficult. And so we start learning a tremendous amount about the ocean. Quite mysterious before that. And the idea that there was all this amazing diverse life in the ocean that we didn't really know about.
Like when you
and
make
that was
me like
existing
fall
as a
asleep
kind
for
of
4
part of the
minutes.
universe, I think that really captured her.
Shut the fuck up. Hawk, whatever.
Carson wanted
Havoc.
to be
Fuck
the
off.
biographer of the ocean.
You don't know
She
me.
wanted certainly to tell about its beauty and about how intricate nature was. It's the same question that she approached in Under the Sea Ring.
Fuck your
Now there was
fucking
information.
systems and your fucking governments.
She had access to confidential information. She had access
Dogwaist
to records.
is
She had
here
access
to
scientific
destroy all of you.
research. She was a master.
I am the rectal evacuation of society.
See how it went together. ways that I don't think very many people can do.
Thank you. Thank you,
Experts in the field asked a few
Terry
harmless
King.
questions about their work.
Terry King!
And then once she got her foot in the door with them, to expand the questioning so that she could really pick their brains.
Do not tell me what to think.
After a full day at the office and dinner with her mother, Carson
You want to make me China?
and worked on her book.
Well, fuck you.
Until dawn.
Once you have all these hundreds and hundreds of papers, you need to shape than what she was reading. And so when you go about taking
We're best friends now.
material and
We might be.
transcribing it, but still being
I've never even looked at your profile,
it's just
Terry
an
King.
extraordinary
But I remember your name
because when you choose different
from other
words
times.
to
I was
describe
like,
it, you run the
who's
risk
Terry King?
of
And then I forgot.
mistranslating what you're reading.
Thank you. Whoa, a galaxy. Who sent that?
Process because she was a perfectionist.
Terry King sent a galaxy.
She had to get the first sentence right.
Wow, thank you so much, Terry King.
And then
Terry King.
it takes a long time.
We love Terry King.
That she likes, and then in the morning she's likely to revise it again. So things go very slowly.
Determined that this book would not languish as Under the Sea Wind had, Carson signed on with a literary agent named Marie Rodell, who sold the volume to Oxford Press.
I should be watching this.
Current suggestions from irreverent friends and relatives. Carson
Look how cute I am.
Out of My Depth and Carson at Sea. By the spring of 1950, the manuscript, now bearing the title The Sea Around Us, was nearly finished.
Why aren't more ladies in my bed?
In its publication, Rodell began shopping excerpts to magazines. 15
I fucking hate your society.
before it finally made its way to William Shawn, editor of the New Yorker. who
And I'm
pen of the
talented as well if I want to be.
This is the
But I don't even fucking want to be. Because your society disgusts me so much.
widely respected magazine, and so to be
So,
serialized in the New
what do
Yorker
you don't make of that?
preview there ahead of its publication as a book is almost a guarantee of success.
Carson would clear more from the New Yorker serialization than she did from an entire year at the Fish and Wildlife Service. I am still in a daze, she cabled Rodell. All I know is how lucky I am to have you.
What's going on tonight? I don't know. The kid is sleeping. She was sleeping before I left for the dog walk, right? And then I went down and I was like, there was a towel on the floor and her pants she's been wearing. And I said, wait a minute, did she actually fucking shower? Because I want that fucking kid to shower before a fucking doctor's appointment tomorrow. But now she's just sleeping again. And I'm like, did she shower? Or did she not? But I don't want to wake her up. I like sleeping. Sleeping is good for the brains. And I like it when she sleeps. So I don't want to disrupt her, but... Did she shower? There was a towel and her pants on the floor. And I think... And they weren't there when I left with the dog walk. Why would she shower? Just shower without being... like, being told to. Go fucking shower!
And found in its pages an antidote to anxiety.
You know? But she might have. And I look forward to when she understands
over about 3/4 of the surface of the globe.
hygiene.
If we subtract the shallow areas of the continental shelves and the scattered banks and shoals, or at least the pale ghost of sunlight moves over the underlying bottom, there still remains about half the earth that is covered by miles deep, lightless water that has been dark
Right.
since the world began.
Drawing upon all that was then known about
Right.
told the story of its
But
life over the
I
years.
want her to shower, you know? I want her to take a shower, you know?
Largely indifferent to the rhythms of man.
You should always listen to me.
It's a book that
No one
is
else.
with news from the natural world. It's about currents, about the propagation of waves, about storm systems, about the ocean's relationship to climate. You have to remember,
And when I say anything, anybody
knows what the
probably
ocean's like.
should listen to me.
So there's a lot
I'm
of
not gonna lie.
compelling
Not gonna lie, that's the truth.
information that transcends that term.
Whatever
It's just
I say
It's revelation.
should
It's
probably be
immersive
listened to
experience.
by the masses.
It is a work of science, one critic raved.
Because
It is stamped with
I am not
It is
in any
a-
way
It is saturated with the excitement of mystery. It is
Sydney Sweeney.
What she has done is to take a very complicated subject and distill it
I'm not gonna
into
say something for
essence
money.
and
I'm not gonna
right there.
ever
So
whore
science,
myself
which
out to a
is
corporation.
extraordinarily impersonal
So
and dry, has suddenly become immediate.
I saw the other day that what's his name? The guy from Vermont, our representative from Vermont, was like the number 2 guy as the most influential or something people on the planet.
As a working scientist with rare literary gifts, or as an experienced diver who'd come to know her subject at a depth of 100 feet.
Yeah, it'll change. Yeah,
Thrilled about
yeah.
the book's
Once school
success,
starts
but
up, yeah.
dismayed at the attention focused on its author. Carson
Probably won't.
to correct the misconceptions.
Critic after critic would remark in some way, either offhandedly or directly, how amazing it was that a woman understood these technical matters and wrote so beautifully about them. Particularly because the ocean was such a hostile place where, presumably only men could go. So Carson had to endure that. And so I think letting this fiction stand was
Presumably only men could go.
people that doubted her or doubted her gender. I think it amused her.
By early
What are we
September,
doing?
The Sea Around Us had reached number 1 on the bestseller list. There it would remain for an astonishing 32 weeks. When it at last dropped a notch, it was joined on the list by a reissue of Carson's first book, in what the New York Times called a publishing phenomenon as rare as a total solar eclipse. At 44, Rachel Carson, the one-time would-be writer.
Yeah, you know, I shower like every day, basically. Once in a while, I skip a day. Once in a while. But I almost never do. Yeah, she sees it now. Like, used to be, she was in school for a long time when I did that. But it ain't anymore. So, the ex is saying that if you shower every day, once in a while, I might skip a day.
We have been troubled about the
But I don't really smell like BO when I do. Like she do. Man, that chick smells like BO so quick. I don't know why.
When we think in terms of millions of years, we are not so impatient that our own problems be solved tomorrow.
So,
This is the first full-scale test of a hydrogen device. If the reaction goes, we're in the thermonuclear era.
I always say, take a shower. Take a shower. Take a shower. I say that to my kid all the time. She didn't shower. She didn't shower. But also, let her evolve as herself, you know? Like, you want to be you? Be you. And that's fine with me. But I make suggestions, that's all. I'm not here to control you.
Always aware, I think, from especially her time in government. that
I'm here
some
to
people look at
advise,
science
at
as
best.
discovering something beautiful and new, and some people looked at science as
Some
discovering
people might not like that form of parenting,
or to destroy
but that's
things,
what I do.
not to create things. That by the time of the Cold War, there are really two sciences going on in the United States.
World War II had raised
And the people who don't like it are goddamn stupid motherfucking Christians.
Used in a very destructive way, but it also
And
is
those
interesting
are the
that
most problematic
science was at the forefront of something grand.
to all human
This is the way
civilization.
in which we will solve the problems of
The most problematic. And I'm sorry.
the laboratory
That is what is true.
the source of the nation's military might.
What about a Dogwaist? Let's go! You can't take on the Dogwaist. You will never defeat the Dogwaist. Oh, you're very calm over there, aren't you? More chemicals. More chemicals, and we need more chemicals. We just need more chemicals. More chemicals.
Because finally,
More chemicals.
it's the human masters of the planet.
Right?
Taking this incredibly dangerous
Who's your leader over there in China?
is now under our control.
I forgot his name. I don't even know it.
Science is rewriting the way we
Xi Jinping or some shit?
so it was very
I don't fucking care. The fucking fact is, the dude just is like, more chemicals! More chemicals! More chemicals! More chemicals! More chemicals! More chemicals!
human beings
And that's problematic!
arrogant that arrogance outruns human wisdom. And
What are you doing?
together is equal.
Are we equals here?
Nandiyan na si Sarah. Di ba, boy Sarah?
When the demands of promoting threatened to overwhelm him, Carson escaped to Maine, to a remote stretch of where slivers of
Sarah, agi ba, boy?
and the tides rise higher. First brought to the area, sun was
Min Jong-ying! Min Jong-ying! Is that a name? Am I being racist?
best-selling 50 block on Southport Island. They built a summer cottage of her own.
Min Jong-ying! Fuck corporations!
Low tide is exposed. This closes some tidal pools where starfish, periwinkles, and all these creatures in intertidal zone. So far, I'm always dead.
Sarah,
Thank
agi
you,
ba,
Terry
boy
King.
Sarah?
Thank you, whoa, what was that?
Nag.
Taylor.
Bugbog na ko sa...
No. Kicker challenge.
Release life and create
Let's go!
Bugbog na ko.
the fear of community. This was the place that we
Before her house was eaten, Carson received Mrs. Dorothy, whose family owned a half-mile of the shoreline from Carson's property.
Oh, thank you, what was that?
Had been given a copy of the sea around.
Terry King. The hat and mustache.
Read it out loud to
I love the head and mustache. Wouldn't I love to be a cowboy? Am I a cowboy? You want to know what a modern cowboy would be? You might find out.
All the attention that recently had been showered
You might find out.
requests for interviews, speaking invitations, mountains of family. Carson felt burdened by her family.
Got bad hair. Shut the fuck up. I am very conscientious about my hair. Not gonna lie. I'm like, Jesus, what's going on with my hair today? I'm not gonna lie. But the more I hate it, the more I love it. So fuck you! And that is what causes revolution! Motherfuckers!
Finally retired.
You wanna even try to take me on? You motherfuckers! Fuck you! Not even close. Any of you. Nowhere even near.
While Stanley took photographs.
Nowhere even near Dogwaist. Any of you. So fuck you. Fuck you. Bring it on.
I think Rachel had the same experience in the way that I had with my grandmother in that.
You wanna bring back motherfucking you wanna bring back motherfucking
She was really open to seeing
Southern generals
listening.
to your fucking posts.
And understood. I did anyway, and I believe Rachel did.
You dumb motherfuckers.
She was just a very comfortable person to be with, a really wonderful friend to have.
Fuck you.
And Rachel Carson had almost from the beginning this deep, deep emotional connection that they would later describe as the ability to know exactly what the other one was thinking about, to feel as though they were inside the other person's head at all times. Everything they each loved about the world hit them in the same way.
Dorothy was 55, the mother of a grown son, a new grandmother, a devoted homemaker and wife. Now, as the summer turned to fall and Southport was abandoned for the season, she became the confidant that Carson, at 46, had never had.
Darling Dorothy, I don't suppose anyone really knows how a creative writer works or what sort of nourishment his spirit must have. All I am certain of is this, that it is quite necessary for me to know that there is someone who is deeply devoted to me as a person, and who also has the capacity and the depth of understanding to share vicariously the sometimes crushing burden of creative effort. Last summer I was feeling, as never before, that there was no one who could mind all of that. And then, my dear one, you came into my life.
They started writing letters to each other. And the letters became more and more frequent, and they very quickly escalated to include a level of personal affection that was surprising to everyone except to them. Before they ever see each other in person again, they declared their love for each other. Carson never really had any relationships. She never dated. I think she knew that Dorothy was the one person who really was the one person, the soulmate. And the beauty is that Dorothy feels the same thing in her way, to the extent that she can.
In phone calls and occasional visits, and in letter after letter, Carson poured out to Dorothy the challenges of completing her third book, an Atlantic shore guide she'd agreed to write for Houghton Mifflin even before The Sea Around Us had been published. Freed at last to do nothing but write, Carson found the task nearly impossible. Again and again, her approach to the guide changed. Entire chapters were laboriously revised, and what was meant to be a 2-year project soon stretched into 4.
Maybe the easiest way for me to write a chapter would be to type Dear Dorothy on the first page. As a matter of fact, you and your particular kind of interest and appreciation were in my mind a great deal when I was rewriting parts of the section on rocky shores.
Once they're together, and they're rarely physically together, they're almost always in different places writing letters to each other. Once they're together, they're never apart. There's never any question between them.
There's a huge amount of affection. I mean, it is love. It is the love of kindred spirits. They wrote to each other 3, 4, 5 times a week. So their relationship was always this caring at a distance. They knew each other for about 12 years, and I think I added it up at one point that they were probably in each other's presence for at most 60 days.
When The Edge of the Sea, the widely acclaimed 3rd volume in Carson's Marine trilogy, finally hit bookstores in the summer of 1955.
Do you?
Dedicated not to her mother, as The Sea Around Us had been, but to Dorothy and Stanley Freeman.
The ship from stem to stern, it gets on every surface, and it coats them in, it gets in their eyes. They're tasting it to see if they
What's
can figure
up?
out what it is. That becomes apparent within a couple of days, because very soon everybody on the ship is sick.
By the time the Lucky Dragon returned to port, everyone on board had succumbed to radiation poisoning. Their skin blackened, their hair falling out in clumps. Their ordeal made headlines all over the world.
For the first time, people realized that the real danger in a nuclear war was not the explosions themselves.
Hi, Pam.
This total contamination of the earth that had the potential to wipe out every living organism on the face of the earth.
The Atomic Energy Commission and other government agencies now issued a flurry of reassurances that atmospheric testing was safe, and that fallout constituted no appreciable danger outside of the test zone.
Well, thank you, Carmen, for liking the live. Carmen?
And is full of radioactive particles. Is it dangerous? Yes, right now it is.
You know what's dangerous? Dogwaist. The erectile evacuation of human society.
For us to look back at something like above ground nuclear testing and saying, well,
You know what's dangerous?
but
Dogwaist.
people had just suffered through a really terrible war. Tens and
Man.
tens and tens of thousands of young Americans had died abroad.
Somebody
And
should find this
you can
motherfucker.
also say to yourself, as they did, we have to have the weapon that ends all wars, right? And if there's some sacrifice involved, well, that's for the greater good.
People were not dying because of nuclear tests, and that is tied to the question of how people understood harm. And throughout much of the 20th century and into the early 1950s, it was really about sort of the question of, does this kill you? Very simple. Is it acutely toxic? And if so, how much can a human body withstand before it kills somebody?
Carson
Yes, joined.
and her doubts about the
I
value
have.
of modern technological
Much have you
science
had to
now
drink?
began to harden into a certainty.
Now
That
she
much.
has to come to grips with the fact
This
that
much.
humans can destroy
Can you?
nature. So her mission, if you will,
How
is
much?
to show
How much is
the
that?
world what a perfect
From
thing
there
the natural
to
systems
there.
are, and how easily the hand of man
Are
can
you
run out.
a human being?
And that becomes a theme in everything
Or
they
just
attempt to write.
a manipulative state operative? Which are you?
Of 1954
So fuck off!
had a title in mind.
And don't talk to me!
And a vague idea for a book that would
And I ain't joking.
the relation of life to its environment. But
No
months
doubt.
gave way to years, and she made no progress with it. Then, in early January,
And I'm not motherfucking joking.
pneumonia so severe she had to be hospitalized.
You motherfuckers. My whole family's in your fucking industry.
And her 5-year-old
Fuck you!
daughter became Carson's responsibility.
Fuck you! And that's my response to you, motherfuckers!
First, she had to raise my mother and my mother's sister because their parents
You wanna call me not society?
the same thing.
Oh no!
When she was getting
He's a poopy poop! You wanna call me?
considerate of my feelings
What? What you wanna call me?
to the detriment
You stupid motherfuckers!
In the spring, on the
And my response is always
legally became Roger
fuck you!
and tried to resign herself to her changed circumstances.
Fuck you!
But as she confessed to Dorothy, she could not entirely keep herself from
Fuck you!
She was all but convinced she'd never again have the time to write.
Fuck you!
Friends told her about a U.S. Department of Agriculture program
That's my
to
response.
eradicate the fire.
And I'm sorry.
And more than
But
a
that's
decade
my
after,
response.
She proposed a piece about DDT.
You wanna ask? You wanna ask about stuff? You wanna say, oh, you just, I see you, the parrot? And my response is, fuck you! It's none of your business! And fuck you!
The fire ant was the perfect invasive species
And fuck you!
era.
On top of all of it, I will say, motherfucking, fuck you!
Culture got it in their head that scientists
I apologize,
this would be a perfect demonstration
but
of power
I'm just saying,
to solve a nagging
you know,
problem.
these people that fucking suck! These state motherfuckers
More than control.
don't belong in my life.
The objective now was eradicate.
So fuck off, Ice! You stupid motherfuckers!
So in 1955, you see the advent of the World Health Organization's
There's plenty of other jobs for you, Ice. There is. There's other things you could do with your life.
mosquitoes.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to be such a fucking state
Convince the
dumbass!
and if we fail, then we fail humanity. It becomes this
You failed humanity. That's the point. You failed humanity.
Tremendous amounts of money going into studying.
That's what I love about the whole social worker thing. You failed humanity.
Environmental health, broader questions of environmental toxicity.
Violence and toxicity.
Scientists and whatnot emerged.
With violence and toxicity. You failed humanity.
The United States keep its edge in the Cold War environment. The
So,
Department of Agriculture
enjoy your existence,
say one of the reasons
people.
that we have such a rich material life is that we have found ways to control these problems to maximize food and fiber production, and it's one of the things that distinguishes the U.S. and its allies from the communist bloc. Our standard of living is so much higher, we owe it to human ingenuity.
In 1957, in the USDA's all
So anyway, fuck you.
some 20 million acres in the
I
South
say.
were doused with pesticides, killing not only ants, but blackbirds and meadowlarks, armadillos and opossums. The sprayed areas, as one Alabama agricultural
Not restricted for some audiences.
of decaying wildlife.
The hunting, fishing community was outraged. County agriculture.
Dying, mass fish are dying, and I think Rachel understood that something radically transformative was happening, in the sense that scientists have been asking the wrong question. Scientists have been thinking about the question of acute toxicity rather than what are the long-term impacts of this chemical world that we're creating.
This chemical world that we're creating!
Carson is not eager to take on pesticides. She's too busy and life is too complicated. But there's this story there, so she knows there's a story. On the
Am I
other
cute?
hand, it's also the fact that it is...
Am I cute enough for you? Social media?
It was pleasant to believe that much of nature was forever beyond the tampering reach of man. He might level the forests and dam the streams, with the clouds and the rain. And
You know what I'm gonna do.
But I have now opened my eyes and my mind.
I'm gonna.
I may not like what I see, but it does no good to ignore it. And it's worse than useless.
Fucking destroy you.
Old eternal verities that are no more eternal than the hills of the poets.
That's what my plan is. Dude, motherfucking destroy you. Like, I'm not sitting there, Sweeney, like, look at my jeans. I have blue eyes. That makes me a white supremacist. No, I'm like, no. No, I'm here to motherfucking destroy all you white supremacists.
We're working closely with the Department of Agriculture and
To my dying death!
that says I've got a pest, I've got a boll weevil
And
or a gypsy moth, and I
there's
want
nothing gonna stop me.
to kill effectively without killing the person.
Cause I fucking kill Nazis!
And so almost all the attention is either on the killing
And I do it with a little baseball bat. Like, it's like little. It's little. It's not even big. And I just enjoy, like, beating you to a fucking death more than just, like, fucking shooting you.
chemicals in the environment. And so they see there's evidence of problems.
So, you know, you wanna fuck around and find out?
A gathering of
Let's go.
information excavated from technical reports and obscure scientific journals. What soon became clear was that pesticides such as DDT
Bring him on.
in the organisms exposed to them and grew ever more concentrated as they moved up the food chain.
Bring your men of anti-freedom into my house.
Year after exposure,
And I would love to fucking break their fucking heads open.
demonstrated that when birds were fed a minuscule
I'm an American. I'm sorry.
both their fertility
I'm sorry. This is an American.
and their young dramatically declined.
And that's what happens when you fuck with my country.
Insect populations very quickly developed resistance to synthetic pesticides.
Synthetic pesticides? Oh my god.
Lots of pesticides. And
Oh my god.
you will kill many of the insects you intend to kill, but there'll be some fragment that survive because for whatever reason they happen to be more resistant.
You people are so fucking dumb. I can't fucking stand it.
Onto their offspring, whatever that resistance is that they have, and pretty soon you have it.
And it's problematic. I'm not gonna lie.
Carson fully understood.
Not gonna lie.
I believe this strategy was going to fail. And the farmer would be in a position of either needing a different pesticide or using more and more and more. And so then you have a kind of arms race of pesticide use.
So what's up?
You use more pesticides, insects become more resistant.
Can't read.
more resistance, more pesticides,
Nice.
more resistance.
Watch
And now
ya.
you're trapped in an escalating cycle.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
it's a
We're
damaging
about
cycle.
what I'm
You're
drinking.
killing
Fuck you!
fish and birds and other things that you like and that you want.
This is fucking me, and I'm going to fucking end you. Goddamn motherfucker. Why you fucking gotta be like, what are you drinking tonight? This is a man in your fucking society who's saying,
Wise use of pesticides. You saw
you think
but
that there's some sort of like,
spreading of poisons.
you know, Nazi thing going on where you're like, oh, you let's all be Nazis. And I'm saying, what, you know what? You're probably not gonna go too far because I love America. And I am not probably gonna let that happen. And,
In May 1958, she signed a contract with
you know, I'm not working out too much, but I should be.
had dubbed the Poison Book.
But it ain't,
To be a short volume.
it ain't gonna happen. Guess I'm gonna fucking plug you no matter what.
Published 2 excerpts. Only Dorothy had misgivings.
I'm gonna fucking plug you. Dumbasses.
About death.
I'm gonna plug your fucking dumbasses. I'm going to put the fucking bullets between your brains if I need to. Because you're stupid.
Words to write about.
That's what I'm telling you.
She had Rachel before when she's writing about.
And you want to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What? What I like? I like stuff. Well, I'm telling you. You know what? You like dumb stuff? And I'm gonna make sure that dumb stuff is peacefully
She wants to
silent
tell that story
from
and
now
try
on.
to tell it fairly and tell it
I
scientifically.
try to tell that story fairly,
Getting it isn't. Well, let's talk
as
about
much as I can.
pesticides.
That's what's
And the
gonna
first
happen.
titles of this book are Man
You
and
dumbass
and
motherfuckers.
Man the Destroyer.
Man the Destroyer.
Anger is right there.
In a sense, she was going public with a lot of data that was somewhat inconclusive or premature. On the other hand, she felt, what is the morality of remaining quiet when you have a huge amount of circumstantial evidence that points to a substance being toxic or dangerous? You know, advocacy is not something scientists at the time were wont to do. But for Carson, it became a crusade.
You don't fucking care. You don't fucking care about these young women, and you don't fucking care about Dogwaist.
With Carson,
And you don't fucking care, man.
Maria, now 89,
You don't fucking care.
when she died on the morning of December 1st.
You don't fucking care that the only thing I would do to a 16-year-old was talk to them.
She embodied a reverence for life.
Versus what
And she could fight
somebody who was
she believed wrong.
has lots of money
Crusade.
would do.
Knowing how she felt about that will help me to carry it through to completion.
And what they did.
Just weeks later, Carson was
Because you want to concentrate on me. You want to concentrate on me like, well, you were friendly once to a 16-year-old. That must mean that you are a pedophile. And I was just like, she just really seemed interested in me once. And I don't really care. I didn't want her to be.
once again the
But
evidence was put on.
since she was, I talked to her, I guess.
Outside Carson's
Yeah, and then you're like,
but the more she
oh, because you did that,
on the parallels
I'm gonna make you.
People of my generation remember the Thanksgiving with no cranberry sauce. Farmers in Oregon had sprayed their cranberry bogs with a pesticide, but they did it in the wrong growth cycle, so that it got into the berries themselves and then into the national food supply.
was potentially a cancer-causing agent. This might have been one of the first public demonstrations of the hazards of chemical pesticides. Of course, this alarmed the public who wanted their cranberries but didn't want to be poisoned, and it greatly distressed the cranberry industry. To Carson, this was just Exhibit A in a story she'd already formed in her own mind and was ready to tell.
With shipments of cranberries being seized for inspection and panicked grocers pulling cranberry products from shelves, Oregon's bad berries were on the verge of ruining a $50 million crop. Growers in other states cried foul, and government officials went into high gear to shore up the industry. Secretary of Agriculture Ezra Benson had himself photographed eating cranberries. On the presidential campaign trail, Senator John F. Kennedy quaffed a cranberry juice toast, while his opponent, Vice President Richard Nixon, swallowed down 4 full helpings of the supposedly tainted fruit.
Whether the public was reassured by that, we can't know, but it demonstrated that there was this inherent coalition, this inherent partnership between the government and its clients in industry, the chemicals industry, the agricultural industry, that would be very resistant to the ideas that Carson was going to propose, and that she was going to come head to head with the massed might of the U.S. economy and the U.S. government if she
Are you
tried
what?
to prove to
Am
the
I
public
what?
that they were being poisoned.
What is your problem,
I think you know,
lady?
one of Carson's research contacts warned her how grim this
You're
struggle with the U.S.
you're
government
dealing with that.
industry is bound to be.
You're dealing with a retarded person. Then why are you calling me?
Initially, she thought it a nuisance. First, in early January 1960, a painful ulcer. Then a sinus infection that laid her low for weeks. Then 2 lumps in her left breast, discovered during an examination in March.
Carson is making progress. She knows she's going to finish this book, and suddenly she's got this catalog of illnesses that happened. She was never very good at facing up to limitations. Probably none of us are, but she's in denial, and she hides it under the covers of herself and to herself and just tries to plow through it.
Carson had a history of breast tumors, and twice had had them surgically removed. This time, one tumor was suspicious enough to require a radical mastectomy. Still, the surgeon assured her that no malignancy had been found, so Carson sought no further treatment. It was only when she discovered a hard lump on her rib, months later, that she sought a second opinion, and learned that the surgeon had withheld the truth. According to the pathology report, the removed tumor had in fact been malignant, and it had metastasized to her lymph nodes.
It was common at the time for doctors in such situations to discuss a diagnosis, a prognosis, a treatment with a woman's husband, who they believed would be better able to handle this information, process it, make decisions if decisions had to be made.
It may also be that the cancer was sufficiently far enough advanced that he figured, well, there's nothing much we can do about this. We've done what we can. But, in the process, he denied her 6 months of potential treatment that might have mitigated the cancer or might have extended her life.
Carson's first thought was for her privacy. Somehow I have no wish to read of my ailments in literary columns, she told a friend. Too much comfort to the chemical companies.
She was sure that she would be accused of having written the book as a retribution against the chemical industry on the unfounded allegation that pesticides cause cancer. She understood this was
What are we talking about?
point of attack against her.
My mom just called me. She's like, We're talking about we must remove the child. We must remove the child from the situation that's she's sleeping. And
By the end of January 1969,
what the fuck is wrong with you people?
and could barely stand.
Darling, you know my high hopes for the goal.
You know what I'd say to you peoples?
I entertained last
Use peoples that suck. Use people that you wanna take people's children away because you fucking suck. You wanna take people's children away for no other reason than the fact that you fucking suck. Do you want me to tell you what I think?
Thing I would have to say about it, in retrospect, was
Do you want me to tell you what I think about you people that take black children away and then let them die in fucking heat waves in a fucking car? Do you want me to tell you what I think of you?
To her research files on cancer,
About parental
save clippings on experimental treatments and improbable miracle cures.
people who
She would never be truly healthy again.
would never harm their children, but you still keep manufacturing their fucking lies
the book became erased.
to make reasons why. Do you want me to tell you that?
It would impact on us in that, you know,
To make jobs for dumb people!
yourself in the study, and you have to go and
To make jobs for dumb people!
and that got more and more intense as time went on.
To make jobs for fucking dumb people!
Years after she'd begun to write it, Carson finally
That's what I think about you.
script to both Houghton Mifflin and the New Yorker.
You exist to make jobs for dumb people. So don't come into my fucking
William Shawn called as soon as he
child's life at all.
Silent Spring, he told
Or any other fucking child's life. And fuck you! Cause you let him die in the backseat because they're black! And fuck you! And fuck you! No matter how many times! Fuck you! Because they're black!
And last night, the thoughts of
You will not
other creatures and all
come into my fucking house, you motherfuckers!
that now
So fuck you!
I had been able to conceive. Now it had its own life.
And you want me to say, social work is good!
1960,
Fuck you!
elements of Silent Spring were being prepared for publication,
You will not hear that from me!
and with its opening paragraphs, lured readers into a fertile world of plenty.
There was
And I'm sorry if that's offensive to my goddamn family!
the town lay in
Or the people
prosperous farms
that don't understand
hillsides of
having kids!
where in spring
But fuck you!
drifted above the green fields.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
The woods are filled with living,
And that's all you're gonna get!
happy place. And then suddenly the residents discover the
Fuck you!
the animals have died and many of the plants have withered.
I'm beyond an animal! I'm a motherfucking parent!
For reasons that can't be explained, livestock have stunted offspring. Everything goes bad.
In the gutters under the eaves
So fuck you!
of the roofs,
Fuck you!
granular powder
Do not come motherfuckers! Take a fucking shower, kid! Go take a fucking shower if you haven't yet! Please.
The people had done it themselves.
Please, I said please. But I'm very mad right now about people. I'm sorry, Cad. Please go take a shower.
Wait, Grandma said that she wanted me to go to work.
I don't care what Grandma says, she's retarded! She's a retarded fucking Republican! She doesn't matter!
I don't think it's her. She said that I just wanted me to go to her house for tonight.
Your mother, that fucking woman does not matter!
Can I please go to her house for tonight?
Shower.
I'm sorry.
Did you shower?
I'm sorry, her house.
You wanna go to her house?
Proponents of widespread
You
pesticide
fucking suck and I fucking hate you. Fucking go there then.
having done adequate testing or research to determine
And you're not mine beyond this point.
the citizens
So fuck you.
informed, because the proponents of pesticides were telling them only one side of the story and the one that benefited their own interests.
The one that benefited their own interests.
Cold War,
You dumb motherfuckers.
the benevolence of corporations, the authority of science. Carson's challenging all
That's
of
you.
those.
And you suck. Now I'm gonna destroy you before I'm done.
Installments of Silent Spring hit the newsstands. The New Yorker was deluged with letters.
You dumb Christian motherfuckers. I will end you.
Expressed horror and amazement that the use of such
Promise that.
chemicals was even permitted.
Promise that.
Awareness of the general public.
Dumbass motherfuckers.
Chemical
I will end you.
to think about their implications. People were deeply
Bring it on.
and frightened by what
Bring it on.
Scientists for the chemical industry in the U.S.
Chemical
were
industries.
incensed by Carson's assertions.
Chemical insertions.
Was the death of a songbird
Y'all just so fucking dumb.
as one industry chemist put it, DDT alone has saved as many
Like,
lives over the
one time we had this like chemical output of our water once in this place, and they were like,
That's very scientific technology.
oh yeah, we
as
everything we test for,
Fostering humans.
so it's good. Except, what about everything you don't test for? You dumb motherfuckers! In our water! You didn't give a fuck! You don't give a fuck! You fucking suck!
Benefits were obvious, so people rushed to take advantage of those benefits. But there were these other consequences.
How everybody's out to take advantage of the benefits of America! You dumb motherfuckers! Nobody is out to take advantage of anything. We just want clean water and clean air, you stupid fuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And you're like, no, it's addicted. No. Yeah, it is. You stupid motherfuckers. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And that's it. I think I've made my point clear. Did I?
I can only imagine how worried the people who made these pesticides were. When President Kennedy said, yeah, we're going to look into this, we're going to reach in to the
Did I make my point
and see
clear?
if we need to regulate these products in a different way.
Fuck you!
That's a threat.
Did I say fuck you
It's a
enough?
threat to the business that these companies were in.
The business that
They
the
formed
companies.
essentially a war council.
Did I make my point clear enough?
Propaganda campaign to
The
discredit
business?
Carson, to discredit the science in
The
the book,
discredit the
and
science?
defend their practices.
Did we make the point clear enough?
From public relations to came a flood of bulletins and
Uh-oh.
brochures which emphasized the benefits
Uh-oh.
The month an
America.
across the country
America.
in which a pesticide
Did I make my point clear enough?
to yellow fever and malaria.
I'm America.
And crop ravaging to the brink of famine was a high-pitched, emotional, scientifically indefensible.
Nobody's realized they're stupid yet. Oh my God! Nobody's realized they're stupid yet.
The end of all human
Ah, the end of all humankind, and we still haven't realized that.
Understanding of chemical sciences as a sort of
Fuck you.
lab intensive research that produces these wonderful technologies.
So anyway,
and these
fuck off.
scientists who work in nature, who examine issues over the long term, but who really aren't scientists. They're sort of like a cult. And having a woman at this particular moment being the lead spokesperson of that kind of idea really
nobody cares.
made chemical scientists really angry.
Nobody's happy.
The idea
What are you
is,
guys saying? I don't even know.
this woman with what
And
emotions
anyway,
that
fuck
she
off. So
knows
I don't
something
care.
we don't know. You just see their condescension towards her in their just really dismissive approach and their misrepresentation of her work. They try to accuse her of rejecting modernity, of being unrealistic, of wanting to ban all pesticides. None of which are true, but it's a way to try to discredit her and discredit the argument, and it's a way to not even have the argument.
Okay, everybody's very excited. There's lots of
confirmed the attacks from
comments coming, I
scientists
suppose.
gave the
So,
impression that the science was all on the other side. Carson prevailed
but I'm
by
losing my child to my
publish
mother,
to her critics.
who's a fucking retard.
The commercial, monetary.
And I'm not lying.
That the agencies and the
I'm not
businesses
trying to be a
who are
jerk.
against her could command.
My mother's fucking retarded and she's taking my child right now. And that's what she does. She worked for the state and she takes children.
The worst thing you could say
So, what am I to do about
is
that?
actually a compliment. It's not a work of science.
What am I to do about that?
Science, it's a work of science.
That's what she does.
She is communicating to us what scientists have to say. And
I don't
she's
know what to
communicating
do
the
about
meaning
it.
Of that scientific work. She makes clear what's at stake, and that's her great gift.
She likes stealing children. That's what she does.
Silent Spring flew off the shelves.
And I know I'm exaggerating a bit,
Official publication
but that's generally what she does.
65,000
That's her
copies
purpose in
sold.
life. And to me, like, what if my purpose in life
Every
was,
major publication in the country reviewed
what would it be?
papers also ran
It would not be that.
Carson, meanwhile,
No matter how desperate I was
articles
to make sense of my fucking
began to collect.
purpose of, having gone through, like, ridiculous. She argued with people about
Absent from all the
evolution.
was the fact that Carson's
Yeah,
cancer
like,
had spread to the
why would you not just, like, if you want to be a PhD, why could anybody accept anybody who does not accept? Why would this happen? Why would this ever happen that she should have a master's degree? She should not. That woman should not have a master's degree. If she cannot accept,
with CBS at her home in Silver Spring.
evolution.
Severide that Carson was ill.
This is problematic for me.
As soon as possible. He urged
And now she's trying to, like,
You've got a dead leading lady.
fuck with my kid's head. This is problematic for me.
Carson was determined as a young girl. She was determined to get an education. She was determined to be a writer. She
Problematic.
was determined to find
I'll
something
tell
to
you.
write about. And with Silent Spring, she was
Well-
determined that this message would get out.
So what do you guys
She's
want me to
willing
do?
to
Suicide? Suicide is the best answer?
to get that message out.
Because we're living in mega times or something? What do you guys want me to do? Commit suicide? Everybody want me? Oh no, suicide, no. Just kidding. I'm just joking anyway. What do you guys want me to do? What am I supposed to do about these people? These dumb people in my life. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What's up, Laura?
1962. In an address to the Women's National Press Club, Rachel Carson
Oh,
finally answered
you
the
want me to
quiz,
get off?
challenging the industry's contention that chemicals are never used.
Why am I
unless
gonna
tests
call
have
you?
shown
You
them
never
to be
called
safe.
me in my life.
She reminded her audience that pesticide manufacturers finance the studies of their own products.
Oh, why? Because I'm being stupid? I think I'm getting to them. I think I'm really starting to make them understand me. And why they're so fucking stupid! But maybe not.
So that the hard, uncomfortable truths are kept back, and only the harmless morsels.
Alright, I'll call you on live. Or whatever.
The screening of basic truth is done to accommodate
It's really bad! Fuck you! No, it's not bad enough. Fuck you! You wanna bring it on, motherfuckers!
Calling for
You stupid.
population to understand that money has a great deal
Ta-
to do with what's done in science.
What?
She says we need to ask who speaks and why. What is done in the name of science, and why doesn't the public have a right to know? These are not just scientific questions. These are questions that a social revolutionary asks.
These are matters of the most serious importance to society, and I commend their study to you as professionals in the field of communication. Thank you.
Unable to silence Carson, the chemical industry lobbied hard to muzzle the forthcoming CBS special Unsilent Spring. In March, just weeks before the program was slated to air, the network was flooded with mimeographed letters urging fairness. A campaign orchestrated, CBS assumed, by the chemical industry lobby. Then, just days before the broadcast, two of the show's 5 commercial sponsors pulled out, followed swiftly by a third. CBS was undaunted, and on the evening of Wednesday, April 3rd, 1963, the silent spring of Rachel Carson was beamed into living rooms all across the country.
Good evening. We are living in what has been called the synthetic age, the age of the atom, the missile, the frozen TV dinner. In the next hour, you will hear that this is also the age of the wormless apple and the calculated risk. Do you know how long the pesticides persist in the water once they get into it? Not entirely. Do you know the extent to which our groundwater may be contaminated right now by pesticides? We don't know that either, nor do we know.
As the program unfolded, a welter of scientists and government officials, as well as Carson herself, argued the pros and cons of synthetic pesticides. In the end, one fact was clear. For every scientific certainty, there was a host of unanswered questions.
We have to remember that children born today are exposed to these chemicals from birth, perhaps even before birth. Now, what is going to happen to them in adult life as a result of that exposure? We simply don't know, because we never before had this kind of experience.
A spokesman for the chemical industry, Dr. Robert White Stevens.
Ms. Carson is concerned with every possibility of hazard and danger, whereas the agricultural school has to concern itself with the probability, the likelihood of danger, and to assess that against utility. If we had to investigate every possibility, we would never make any advances at all, because this would require an infinite time for experimental work, and we would never be finished.
We've heard the benefits of pesticides. We have heard a great deal about their safety, but very little about
hazards, very little about the failures, the inefficiencies. Yet the public was being asked to accept these chemicals, was being asked to acquiesce in their use, and did not have the whole picture. So I set about to remedy the balance there. CBS Reports becomes almost a second publication of the book. People who hadn't read it and probably wouldn't have read it can see that Rachel Carson is a very calm, rational woman who is not frothing at the mouth and is not a raving communist. She's giving the public credit for being able to understand science.
With an audience estimated at between 10 and 15 million, the silent spring of Rachel Carson catapulted the environment to the top of the political agenda. The next day, Senator Abraham Ribicoff, chair of the Subcommittee on Government Operations, was charged with conducting a broad congressional review of environmental hazards, including pesticides. Then, on May 15th, came the long-awaited report from the President's Science Advisory Committee.
And they say, in more prosaic language, what she has essentially already said in Silent Spring, which is, yes, there are some benefits to using pesticides, and no, we probably don't want to outlaw and ban all pesticides tomorrow, but there is substantial scientific evidence that the indiscriminate use of pesticides, the overuse of pesticides, and particularly certain persistent pesticides like DDT, may be problematic.
I think it's a splendid report, Carson told the journalist. It's strong, it's objective, and I think a very fair evaluation of the problem. I feel that the report has vindicated me and my principal contentions. By now, Carson knew she didn't have long to live. Despite ongoing radiation treatments, the cancer had spread and spread again to her collarbone, her neck, her shoulder. Though often in pain, she kept her course of change insistent, appearing in late May on the Today Show and in early June before Ribicoff's Senate committee, where she delivered 40 minutes of testimony to a rapt capacity crowd.
We have acquired technical skills on the scale of green dog. We can generate cells. We can do the
Are we still alive? The cops just came. And they want to know
She's aware
if my kid,
she's coming because of her
something,
words, because of her book.
I don't even fucking know.
So she's at peace, comfortable in some ways with the fact that she's done the work that she set out to do.
If we are ever to solve the basic
Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
we must begin to count the many hidden costs of what we are doing and to weigh them against the gains or advantages.
Yeah, the cops just came, and my kid wanted to go to my mom's because well, I don't know why.
That's something we should talk about.
I'm just sitting here trying to hang out with myself, and
it puts the government squarely into the middle.
sometimes I tell her to shower, which is bad, I guess. Like, why am I forcing you to shower? Because it's been like a week, I guess. Why am I a bad parent? I might be a bad parent.
It seems strange, looking back over my life, that all that went before this past decade seems to have been merely preparation for it.
I might be.
Into that decade have been crowded everything I shall be remembered for.
There was for Carson
No,
one last
you're
summer
wrong. I might
a
be.
summer filled with birdsong and the sound of the wind in the spruce trees. There were
What
walks
if
along
I
the
am?
shore with Dorothy, slow and ginger now on account of Carson's constant pain, and bittersweet hours spent watching the surf crash against the rocks.
I deserve to be arrested.
I don't think the
I'm
kids
telling the
were
kid
bothering
that
Roger.
bathe.
And I
Maybe.
understood that this was some big last deal. but it was Rachel's last summer at Southport, and she was unable to go down to the beach. And yet, we all still had a lovely summer day, going down and bringing little creatures up to the cottage for her to look at and talk to us about, and then instruct us that they had to go back where they came from. Well, I think I like that as a quintessential and last memory, because that was her essence, and there it was.
What do you want? You know what, you people? You know what? I've always been sober, and I don't really give a shit what you say. No matter how drunk I am, I'm gonna tell you how fucking stupid you fucking are. So ridiculous that you consider that drunk. That I want to tell you that you're fucking stupid. But fuck you. Fine, fuck you. What else you got?
But the biggest thing, of course, is what to do with Roger.
And manipulated by social media and stupid as fuck. And what else do you want? What else do you want from me?
Seem to come to grips with that.
That you're stupid as fuck. What else do you want? That you're manipulated by social media. What else do you want? What do you want from me? That's what you are. That's all you exist. Your brains exist for is dumbass motherfucking social media exploitation. Because you're stupid. That's it! That's why you exist! And I fucking hate you! And that's it. That's I'm trying to be sweet. I'm trying to be nice. I'm just saying, you're fucking stupid! And, apparently people have a problem with it. Apparently they do. I'm trying to take my kids away or something. Well, I'm just saying, fuck you! That's all. That's all.
Dorothy still wrote nearly every day, but Carson no longer.
And I'm completely sober
When Dorothy came for a
when I do it.
Carson
Just saying.
was dimly aware that she was there.
You know what? Fuck you!
On April 14th, 1964, Rachel Carson died. She was 56 years old. Some of her ashes were buried next to her mother's grave.
And so,
The rest, Dorothy Freeman, spread over the ocean.
fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Got something else there? Besides, fuck you!
Before Rachel and after Rachel?
Gone! Fuck off!
About what matters in protecting the
I don't care, you're stupid as fuck. You're brainwashed by dumbass motherfucking Russians and goddamn fucking Trumpers. You're a manipulated motherfucking race of America that should not exist. And am I angry? Am I angry that you exist when you shouldn't? A little bit. Because you're fucking sucking, you're stupid! Possibly. A little bit. Dogwaist doesn't like it. Dogwaist doesn't like that you exist. Because you're stupid. And you shouldn't be so stupid. And you're just brainwashed. Dumb motherfuckers that should not exist in America. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that a problem for you? Is that a problem for you? Is it a problem for you? That I exist? Mama!
1963.
And I'm so
And that we
cute
still haven't
too.
really figured out how to have in an appropriate way even today. It's a conversation about the pros and cons of technology. It's a conversation about the role of nature in our life and about whether or not we make